everyone, my name is Nuria and this is my sewing journey. And for today's video, I'm bringing you 20 different patterns to create your summer wardrobe. I'm bringing you 4 tops, 4 bottoms, 4 dresses, 2 sweaters, 2 swimwears and 4 different accessories, so you have everything covered. One little disclaimer though, I'm actually a pattern hater because all bodies are different and mine is also different. My torso is longer than the standard and my back is also wider than the standard, so I struggle with tight fitting patterns. So that's why this channel is mostly focused on drafting patterns, but I'm aware that not everyone is comfortable drafting their own patterns, so here you have your own. I tried looking for different designers, so you can also check them out if you didn't know them before, and for sure they have more patterns than what I'm showing you here. Because I wanted to give you a good review and I'm also a little bit crazy, I've bought almost all these patterns and I've made all of them. So for sure I can tell you if they're good or they're not good. I'm gonna tell you the size, the price, the fabric, what skills you need to make those, a little review, and then I'm gonna let you know if I'm actually going to wear them or if I'm going to repurpose them. By the way, before I forget, I'm going to link all the patterns down below so you can check them out. Let's get started. We're going to start with the tops by this one, the Blomma tank by Paradise pattern. It comes in a wide range of sizes. You can buy it both on Etsy or on her website and the price changes. I would say buy it on her website because it's cheaper. You need very little fabric, 30 minutes to make it max, and the skill you need to know to make this pattern is how to work with stretch fabric. Having said that, it's a really easy pattern to follow, so don't worry at all if you don't have that skill because you're going to learn it reading the instructions. If you want to change the neckline, it tells you how. If you want to change the armholes, it tells you how. If you have to extend it, shorten it, all these things are included in the pattern, so I really like it. It's 100% approved. Second pattern is the Sommar Camisole, also by Paradise pattern. She has really nice basics and it also comes in a wide range of sizes. The price is the same as before. You also need little fabric, little time. The only difference in this one is that you have a little bit more freedom on how to make your pattern. It comes with the option to have an inside bra, and she also lets you decide how big you want your binding to be. I've made 2, I love them, I've been wearing them. My problem here is my wide back, so it feels a little bit tight around here, but it's okay. I tried it in 2 different fabrics and I have to tell you that yeah, the difficulty is the stretch of the fabric because this one is a size bigger and this one is a size smaller. The size smaller is actually more comfortable than the size bigger because this fabric is a little bit less elastic than this fabric. But it's also approved. I'm going to wear it 100%. The next top is a t-shirt, is the basic shirt front. It also comes in a lot of sizes, a little bit less than the ones I showed you before. It's fairly cheap. You also don't need a lot of fabric. You have options to have different sleeve sizes or different lengths. So depending on that, you're going to need more or less fabric, but basically you need very little fabric and it's also really, really fast to make. The difficulty again is the stretch, but only for the neckline because as you can see, it's baggy, so anything will work. I absolutely love it. It's very comfortable. It's the perfect basic t-shirt. And last but not least is the shirt Cynthia Blouse by Vicky Sews. Also comes in a wide range of sizes. It's a fairly cheap pattern. You definitely need more fabric than for the other one. And this one will take you a little bit more time because the difficulty for this one is how to make the collar and how to add the buttonhole thingy here. And if you've never done that before, it takes a while. I love it. I'm going to wear it. The only bad thing I have to say about this pattern is that the sizes are sold separately, and at the beginning I bought a size too small. But I have to say I was really angry that I had to buy a second one. Next one up, let's look into the bottom. As you know, I've been making my own patterns for trousers, so this one I didn't buy. These are some denim shorts, and I would recommend using the Helen jeans by Helen clothing. It comes in a variety of sizes. The price is okay. You don't need a lot of fabric. It takes a little bit longer to make than the basics I showed you before, and the difficulty of this pattern would be making the fly if you've never done it before, and also flat fell seams if you've never done them before. Aside from that, I've heard a lot of nice things, and I'm sure if you look here on YouTube there's a lot of people that have done them. But here for my trousers I use the culotte foundation and I absolutely love them. I've been wearing them for the longest time, so No regrets. The second one is the wide leg pleated shorts by Kiana Bonolo. I've used this pattern before and I absolutely love it. I use fabric that has a lot of drape, so they fall very nicely. It comes in way less sizes than all the other patterns I've been talking about. The price is alright. You don't necessarily need a lot of fabric, and the instructions are very good. There's a video also that you can follow, and I love the fit, I love the pattern, I absolutely love them with all my heart. I feel like I look like an archaeologist, but I don't care because I love them. I love them. Next one up is the Sunrise Skort by Jessie Lou's Closet. I've been seeing this one in my Instagram grid for the longest time, so I had to do it. It comes in a lot of sizes. I would say the price is a little bit more than what I've been showing you before. It's a little bit pricey. You actually need a lot of fabric to do it. I thought I needed less and I had to go and buy more. It takes quite some time, and you would think that the difficulty of this is how to put the invisible zipper here at the front, but I have to say that even for me that I've been sewing for 10 years, it was very difficult to put together. The steps in the instructions are different than what my brain would actually do, but if you follow them, it's fairly easy to follow, and I think there's also a video that I didn't watch. But yeah, I really like them. I've never worn skirts before, so I wanted to try with a skirt, and yeah, I think it actually suits me. Let me know if you think so too. And finally, the last ones are the Lane pants. I didn't use her pattern either for this one. I used my own pattern. I did watch her video to make mine, and it was really easy to follow. It was very nice. It also comes in a wide variety of ranges. The price is also a little bit pricey for my liking for what you get in the end, but I think it's worth it because she also has video, and as I said, the pattern is very nice. You need quite some fabric to do this one, and I would say the only difficulty that you have is how to add the elastic up here. That is actually really easy. So in her pattern she says confident beginners, but I would say even if you're just a beginner, it's really easy to make, to be honest. And she also has a short version that I used to make pajama shorts, and I bought this fabric like 3 years ago wanting to make these shorts, and yeah, I finally have it, so I'm really happy with that. Until now we've been very successful. Everything I've shown you I'm going to wear 100%, but we're getting into dresses. The first one up is the Dolly dress by Small Museum. It also comes in a wide variety of ranges. The price is fairly okay. You need different amounts of fabric depending on what kind of dress you want to do. If you want to add more ruffles here below, if you want to make a long version, a short version, that depends on you. And the difficulty of this dress, I would say, is the gathers, maybe the color also, but I would say mainly the gathers. The instructions are also very easy to follow. The only problem with this dress is that we start seeing my long torso problems and my wide back problems. So the armhole is way too small for me, even though I did my size and it was supposed to be baggy. And the gathers go on my bust, and I don't like it. I would like it to be just a little bit below my bust on the entire line. I made this dress because I wanted to wear it over my swimwear and be comfortable and be able to play tennis or volleyball or whatever I want to play, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I would have to make another size or extend the armhole. It's a nice pattern if you like this style, but for me it didn't work. So sad. Second one is the Sirius dress by French Poetry. I wanted a very easy dress that didn't have any zippers or anything. It doesn't come with a lot of sizes. The price is fairly okay. The dress is supposed to have a zipper and a lining, and I did not add a lining or a zipper. But if you make the lining and you make everything, you need a lot of fabric. I have to tell you that I hate the fit on me because, as I said, these patterns that are supposed to be tied to your body, it's very risky to make patterns for that. For me, it didn't work out, and I don't think I'm going to wear it. But yeah, it's a shame. I'm going to repurpose it, don't worry. Next one up is the graduation dress by May Ordur. I hope I said that right again. I've had this one of my favorites on Etsy for the longest time, and I finally made it. It doesn't come in a lot of sizes, and it separates the sizes from 0 to 10, I think, and then from 10 to whatever it goes. And I didn't see that when I bought the pattern, so I bought a smaller version, and guess what? I did not want to buy it again because it already happened to me with the Cynthia blouse. So I made a smaller pattern and it is a bit small on me. It's a bit tight here on the back, but I am going to wear it. I think it's a nice dress. You don't need a lot of fabric. It's very easy to make. It doesn't take a long time. At least we have one of the dresses that we liked. Good, good. And finally we have the Josephine dress by Solana. This dress doesn't come in a lot of sizes. I'm actually an L and it comes until XL. I would say it's fairly expensive for what it is as a dress, and then it doesn't come with instructions, but it comes with a video, and the video is very easy to follow. It's very simple to make as the one before. You just put right sides together and you sew them together, and that's it basically. The dress pattern comes in a mini length and I made it kind of in a longer version. I like the pattern, but I do not like the fabric, so I'm not going to wear it because this fabric is very disgusting to the touch and it's very itchy everywhere. I don't know why I didn't see that before, because when you put it over yourself you don't feel it, but yeah, I don't know. The difficulty of this dress is the bias cut. I would like this pattern to have a little bit more notches, because when you sew anything that is viscose, satin, or you sew on the bias cut, the fabric is so slippery that you don't know if you're actually matching what you need to match. So I would like it to have some more notches to make sure that I'm sewing it in place. Next one up are the sweaters. The first one is the Rugby Polo by Isa & Stitches. The pattern says that it's for menswear, but I think it's unisex, and it comes in a variety of sizes. The price is fairly okay. You need quite some fabric because you have long sleeves, and it comes with a video explaining how to make it. It's very easy. I think she was very smart on how to make this collar. That's the difficulty, make the collar, but she makes it so easy. Even how to work with stretchy fabrics, if you choose to work with stretchy fabrics like I did. She makes it so easy because she tells you what you have to do exactly. So very good. I love the pattern, I love the fit. I've been dying to make something like this for the longest time, so very happy with everything. Look into the printing instructions before you print it, because I didn't look into them, and then when you print it, you print the seam allowance and where you cut the fabric in every single size, so it's a little bit messy. So I would recommend watch the video or read the instructions before you print the pattern. And the second one I made is the penny pullover by Steph Time. The pattern also comes in a variety of ranges. It's very easy to make. The price is okay. You also need a little bit of fabric. All the things that you have long sleeves, you need quite some fabric. I just wanted a basic sweater that is not very thick, and I actually love it. The only thing that I struggle with is finding where the bag is and where the front is, so I just added a little label here and I have no problem. Next one up is the swimwear. Both patterns that I'm gonna show to you, I bought them in Edgewater Ave, and I think if you want to make swimwear, you can go to her website because she has every single pattern for tops, for bottoms, for swimsuits, for everything. For the bikini bottoms, I chose the Roxy bottoms. I'm not going to show it to you because it doesn't fit very well. But there's a lot of fabric here and I think I would have to reduce it, and the same here at the back. I get a lot of extra fabric here. It's a shame, but I see a lot of people making her patterns, and I think the fact that it didn't work for me doesn't mean that it's not gonna work for you. And then for the top, I did the Harley bikini top, and I made it in a day that I was very frustrated and I messed it up. And I'm sorry, but I don't have it done because I got really frustrated and I cannot even look at it. It comes in quite some sizes. The price is fairly okay. The difficulty, I would say, is stretchy fabric, but this one for sure, because these fabrics are way more stretchy than the other fabrics, and you don't need fabric at all. You can make these out of nothing. And then for the swimsuit, I used the Marley swimsuit. This one actually suits me very well. I made it the same day that I was frustrated, and it said add elastics on the edges, and I didn't do it because I was angry, and now I regret it because then it falls a little bit. It comes in a variety of sizes, it has instructions and it has a video, and it's also fairly okay. It's a little bit pricey, but at the same time, it's fine. We're gonna go into accessories and we're gonna start with pajamas. I'm very happy with this one. I made the Peachy Undies by Cool Stitches. They look huge, but they actually fit me. So I love being a grandma. I made them in high rise and they're very comfortable, and you can always pair it with Eva top by Cool Stitches also. With this one, I have the same problem as I told you before, that my torso is longer than normal, so it doesn't cover anything. The pattern in her website is a long version, but in her blog, she tells you how to modify it into a normal tank top. They both come in a variety of ranges. I made both of these in less than a meter of fabric. And the difficulty, again, for these patterns is the elastic. I use pointel here, and I don't know if you can see it, that I overstretch it and it doesn't look good. So yeah, depending on what kind of fabric you use, you have to be more or less careful. For the Peachy Undies, it's very nice because she allows you to choose different elastics. She has all the options and it's very nice, and she even tells you how to calculate how much elastic you need. 10 out of 10, too bad that it doesn't fit me the top, but the panties, I'm gonna make a lot more. Maybe in the mid-rise because I look like an old grandma, but I feel like an old grandma, so it's okay, who cares? Next one up, we have some sportswear. I tried making the Leah leggings by Michelle Design, and it was the same day I was making the bikini and I messed up big time. So I made them, but I didn't finish them because I found the construction to be too complicated for my brain that day, and I was in between sizes and I cut it wrong, and who knows what I did. I see very nice reviews from this designer and from this pattern, and I think the way she made the pattern is very smart, and I've never seen anything like that before, so I'm definitely going to try it, but in the long version. For now, if you want an easier option, you have the biker shorts by Isa and Stitches. I made these 2 years ago. They are 15 minutes to make. You don't need much fabric. They're extremely easy. The pattern is free, so you choose which option you prefer, but one is more for beginners and the other one is more for advanced. We're almost there. Next one up is a bag, is the Crescent Bag by Graco Makes, and I love it. I love it. I think from all the patterns that I've used, the instructions for this pattern were my favorite. They were so cute and there's so much detail, so much everything. I absolutely love it. It comes in one size, but if you want to make it smaller, you can always change your printing setup. The price is okay for the work that went into making this bag. You also don't need that much fabric to make it, and I think it's a gorgeous bag. It comes with an inside pocket. And finally, a bucket hat. You can use the pattern by Jenna Phipps. It's a free pattern and it comes in one size, or you can go to my YouTube channel and I show you how to make any bucket hat you want in any size you want. It's very easy to make, it's free, you don't need that much fabric. And I would say the difficulty to make this pattern is how to sew curves, but it's not that difficult at the end of the day. It's just a bucket hat. So if it covers you from the sun, it does the job. We love it. So that's it for the patterns. I would say that out of the 20 that I made, I'm only going to be wearing 16 of them, but I think that's a success. With me and patterns, that has never happened before. I used to just get so angry. I think this is the perfect summer wardrobe because you have a lot of basics, but you also have things to put over the basics to just spice it up a little bit. And I think that all the designers I share with you are very nice, and they have other very nice patterns, so please check them out. Let me know if you make them, and please follow me on Instagram. My handle is _Nuriamo. I'm going to be sharing a lot of outfit ideas in there because I have clothes for the rest of my life after this. If you stay until here, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!